Hi Libra, welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna and I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for your sign. So it will be general and it won't resonate with everybody, so just take what you need and leave the rest. This is for any Libra placement or if you're dealing with a Libra. Gender's not literal. The energies can go vice versa and these readings are timeless, so whenever you find them is when the messages were meant for you. I thoroughly hope you enjoy this reading and it is my honor to be here to do this for you, as I'm also Libra sun amongst many other planets. Okay, so Libra, I hope you're doing fantastic. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me to get more specific storyline for you, I will leave my information so that you can contact me. I will never reach out to you directly for any reason on any platform. Okay, so with that being said, Libra, I hope you guys are just having a magical time in your life right now. As I was shuffling the deck to clear the energy, 2 cards emerged. So it was the 3 of Cups and Temperance. Okay, so some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius, or you have Sagittarius in your chart, or this is just an energy of like balancing work-life is what I'm getting. Also, someone may be patiently waiting to reunite with you. I'm also getting a direct message that says, if you are going to be out having fun, whatever kind of fun, make sure that you get plenty of rest and you stay hydrated, just kind of balance things out, okay? I'm also getting, be patient. The celebration is coming, okay, Libra? Continue to be patient. It's not even that you are impatient. It's just like continue your patience. The celebration is on its way, okay? So I have some of the cards laid out, but I got interrupted a few times and had to start the video over. So I'll just go ahead and continue to shuffle from where I left off. And I hope you guys are getting a jolt of this beautiful Aries energy with this planetary activity going on in your opposite sign of Aries, okay? That cardinal, let's get at it energy. That's, you know, selfish in a self-love way energy, okay? Libra is very much a partner sign, partner-centric sign, but I find many Libras kind of breaking into the self-centric energy, okay? Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. Let's get 2 more for Libra, please. And they gave exactly 2 more. Okay, so the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There could be someone in your life here, Libra, that is focused, that maybe they focused so hard on things that were shiny and pretty, and they didn't notice the bird that can actually sing death away behind them. They were so immersed in these inanimate birds. You know, they're beautiful. Sure, they could be solid gold, you know, beautifully painted, handcrafted, all of those things, very expensive, etc., etc. The actual real bird that is of true value is going unnoticed. So this could be something that you're experiencing, or that this is a way that someone is feeling about you. Hence the waiting for a reunion for some of you here, okay? I'm also getting for some of you, you know, try not to focus so much on the glimmer and gold, because you may need recovery from that. That's going to be for some of you, okay, as well. Yes, so Libra, it's getting deep. Okay, so 4 of Swords, somebody could have missed an opportunity with you or been so focused on things that they thought were meaningful that you got away, okay? Somebody feels defeated. Somebody feels in a very negative way, okay? Somebody could feel, Libra, that maybe you're ignoring them, or you're playing some sort of mind games with them. Or maybe this is how you're feeling about someone else, that they've been playing mind games with you. You've gone unnoticed. You have been the bird in the background for so long, you know, while this person or others, you know, paid attention to things that weren't of long-term value, okay? So now it's like maybe you got away. We'll get more into the reading, but this is just at the bottom of the deck here. Somebody's very sad, a Queen of Cups energy. It could be a water sign. It doesn't have to be, but somebody feels very watery right now. Somebody could be overindulging in alcohol, like heavily, or anything that makes you feel sedated, anything that would avoid having to face the consequence of not noticing someone of true value here, Libra. I almost said Leo. So some of you had Leo in your chart, or you could be connected to a Leo. I can't make it up, Libra. I cannot make it up. The sun, Leo energy. Okay. So this is clarity. This is vitality. This is joy, happiness, sunshine. The weather is somewhat starting to warm up, you know. So you could be connected to a Leo that feels like maybe you don't notice them, or you're feeling like maybe you were neglected by them, or take it how it resonates. But this could also be, so the storyline I'm getting here so far is that someone is patiently awaiting a reunion with you. Okay, the reason they're waiting for a reunion is because you've gone unnoticed for a long time. Okay, so have your gifts, your talents, your assets, and attributes. They've just gone unnoticed for things that seemed shinier at the time. Okay, now there's a sense of defeat. Okay, a sense of maybe mind games, or some sort of win at all cost energy here. Okay, that has someone very sad. Okay, very much in a loss. Somebody feels at a loss. I'm also picking up siblings. This could be between you and a sibling, Libra. Maybe the shenanigans got old, wore out, and you know they don't understand what's transpiring, so they're very emotional. They're having an emotional response, and it could be alcohol induced or prescription induced, or whatever, you know, whatever induced, enhancing the emotions. Okay, because somebody feels defeated. Some of you, not all of you, some of you could be dealing with somebody, you could be victims or survivors of narcissistic abuse. Okay, we'll get into the rest of it. But here at the top of the deck, we have the sun. Somebody's very happy. While somebody's very happy, somebody's not happy at all. Somebody's having a shitty time. Somebody's having clarity. They're having peace. They're seeing things clearly for what it is. Okay, and they're not offering or accepting any love. Libra, you may not be accepting any offers of emotional offers. You know, so if somebody wants to rekindle something with you, you know, they might want to. There's a lot of emphasis on alcohol, so somebody may want to, you know, reunite with you and be like, hey, let's turn up. It's been a long time. You know, let's get into it. Let's take these shots. Let's go out. Whatever. But you or they are like, no. It could be one person is a drinker and the other person is not, and maybe your timelines have, you know, have become out of alignment. They've become out of alignment, and you are just in a happier place without one accepting any emotion or any attention from those that you may have felt overlooked you. And you're in a happier place because of it. All right. So again, here, Libra, the 5 of Cups. Somebody's in a state of regret, in a state of limitation, lack, loss, fear. Somebody feels abandoned. Somebody feels some sort of betrayal here with that 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Okay, this is two polar opposite energies, right? So while somebody is maybe meditating, maybe drinking a lot of water, you know, or teas or coffees, or, you know, anything that keeps them in a clear-minded energy, okay? Maybe spending time out in nature, in the sun, getting the vitamin D, nourishing the self, okay? Which is why the Ace of Cups is reversed. You're not accepting from others necessarily, or those you feel have overlooked you. You are pouring that love back into yourself, and therefore are feeling clear-minded. Some of you have been in this energy because you have taken back your emotion. And maybe you feel like, I miss them. You know, I miss my sibling or friend or lover or whomever. Whomever this is resonating with. First card out is the 5 of Cups. You know, so somebody was, there's an overtone of jealousy here, envy. So the extreme measures were taken, and it only hurt the person that took those measures. And that person has to basically wander the earth This is the story of the Llorona. If you're not familiar with that, I welcome you to look it up if you're interested. It is a story out of Mexico. It's a folklore out of Mexico. It's a great story. All of these cards are folklore. Shout out to my Aries bestie, Tammy. I love you. She got me this beautiful deck. But this Five of Cups energy has to do with, the consequences of one's actions, the consequences of one's jealousy and rage. Okay. It ended up consuming them in the end. Okay. So somebody did something out of spite or jealousy, and all of that energy, whatever they intended with it, it just backfired. Okay. So somebody's in this energy of like sadness and sulking. It could be you and them, Libra. You could be, sad, like, hey, I'm sad that I can't accept this anymore. I'll miss that. And then the other person is sad that I think they feel like maybe betrayed or something like that by you. They feel like you're leaving them alone to wallow in their sorrow, that you are just overlooking them. I feel like there's a flip of energy here, where once one person was being overlooked for, shinier things, it's now on the other side, on the opposite. Okay, so somebody's in this very remorseful, regretful, sad energy. Okay, missing things. They're also, again, it's perpetuating. There are still 2 cups standing here, Libra. There are still 2 cups. Let me get my cup of water. Ace of Cups pouring into the self, right? There are 2 cups still behind her. She is in too much grief to notice that there's still things to be grateful for. There are still 2 cups of love. Okay. A lot of water here. So Cancerian energy, Leo energy, Sagittarius energy as well. So the challenge here is the moon. So I just heard, I really feel like someone played themselves here. You know who it is, Libra, whether it was you or them. Somebody played themselves here. So somebody was in this very deceptive energy. And they might have even deceived themselves. Okay, whether it's you or them. I'm seeing the full moon twice. There could have been some sort of realization around the last full moon in Virgo. Or there will be some sort of aha, enlightenment, epiphany in this next moon, which happens to be in Libra. Okay, this next full moon. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Pisces as well, or someone with those energies in their chart. Okay, so the challenge here, one, for somebody was recognizing, deceit or deception or fear. Another thing here, the challenge here was somebody using their intuition. Okay. I feel like somebody neglected to be more intuitive, and now they're at a loss. Okay. An emotional loss, lots of crying, lots of drinking, lots of maybe erratic sort of, yelling or shouting, or almost a temper tantrum sort of energy, something like that, just like emotional outburst. I'm getting unhealed wounding, when people are attached emotionally so hardcore to other people, it's generally because they have a fear of abandonment from childhood, and they never address those feelings. And so they express emotional disappointment by either escapism or, just having emotional outburst instead of like dealing with the core thing that has them in a influx of emotional energy. Okay. So next here we have the Empress reversed. Okay, so lots of major arcana here so far. This is your energy here, Libra, along with Taurus. So you could be connected to a Taurus or another Libra. But this could be somebody that feels like they're not abundant, they're not beautiful, they're not attractive, or something like that. It could be because they miss you, Libra. They miss you, so they feel like they don't have their Empress. They don't have their Empress in their life to like light up their life. And now they want to connect on an intuitive level, back on an emotional level, but I don't think that energy is there like that. I think the energy is being given back into the self for either the Libra or the person with whom the Libra is connected. So I'm also getting that something about mishandled. I just heard something was mishandled. Something was mishandled. Let's get some clarification on this Empress, please. The Empress here for Libra, 3 cards. Okay, so Libra, I feel like you've been dealing with somebody that just didn't value you, like point blank period. They did not value you. I think that it was easier for them to maybe have some sort of envy or some sort of competition going on with you. I think that, you know, we have the Page of Swords. We have the 4 of Swords reversed, and we have the Page of Coins. Okay, so these are pages. They're coming in really small. Like, I just don't think that you were given enough in this connection for it to be able to sustain. For many of you, this has gone on for some time, which is why maybe someone felt like you're always going to be there. Okay, you're always going to be there, but there's this energy of you or they haven't been taken for granted. Okay, so they could be trying to figure out what's going on with you. You know, they don't feel like, so they could be trying to collect data on you, like trying to spy and see what you're up to. This house is not a home, I'm hearing. This house is not a home. So this relationship does not feel like home here without you in it, okay? And then the Page of Coins was like, again, somebody was hyper-focused on the shiny thing, all right? You see these cute little dependents here, you know, yeah, they're chained to his body, but are they chained to his, you know, should they have to be chained to his body? Why don't you just watch them? You know, why don't you play with the pentacle with them? Teach them how to, whatever the case may be. It's like, you're chained to me, but I'm not watching you. I'm not nurturing you. I'm looking at something else. Now, could this be like, I'm keeping my eyes on the prize so that something larger can grow? Sure. But the way that the theme of this reading is going, it's more of I'm watching something else as opposed to those I'm connected with. Okay. But I still want you chained to me. All right. And that's kind of going along with the Empress. So on one hand, somebody took their Empress energy back. Okay. Somebody could have had a glow up here, or are working on some sort of a glow up. There's so much role reversal going on. It's like somebody realized, okay, if you want to focus on other things, that's fine. I respect that. What I will do instead of focusing on you is focus on myself. When you focus on yourself, person B now decides they want to focus on you. But there is nothing to focus on because person A is only interested in the self, okay? Somebody is at a realization that this connection can no longer grow, which is another reason the Empress is reversed. There is no more growth possible in this relationship is what one or both of you have concluded, okay, which is the reason for all of this sorrow, all of this sadness and remorse and regret. The past influences, here we go, the 6 of Wands, Leo energy, reversed. This is a lack of attention or shitty attention. Okay. I want to get clarification on the 6 of Wands as well. Maybe they'll tell us, this could be somebody acting like fake, somebody doing things to get attention without being authentic and genuine, you know, everything but, like maybe taking a spoon in a pot and banging it, or a megaphone, or, you know, doing cartwheels in a neon thong down the street, you know, something outlandish to get attention, everything but the right thing to get the attention, okay, is what I'm picking up with this 6 of Wands in the recent past. I just looked at this 5 of Coins reversed. So somebody wants to come, somebody feels unsuccessful as of late because they have not been brought out of the cold, okay? So I don't even have to shuffle. There it is right there, which is another 5. So somebody's really going through it here, Libra. Somebody's really going through it. We'll get into the rest. Okay, so the heart of the reading, we have the High Priestess reversed. Look at all these majors, Libra. This is cosmic here, okay? Spirit is really speaking to us here, okay? But the High Priestess reversed is somebody got caught, exposed, discovered, found out, something like that. So those of you that are dealing with a lover, this could be, you know, you found out that they had a mistress, whether, you know, male, female, whatever, Mr., mistress, they had somebody else. Okay. And now you're like, why don't you can keep them? I'm not even mad at you. I'm fine. Like, you can keep them, but you and I are done. Okay. Like, I'm not trying to fight with you. I'm not trying to argue with you. You know what you did. There isn't even any reason to discuss it. Like, you don't even need a reason why I'm leaving, because you know exactly what it took to get us here. Okay. You know exactly every step that you chose. These were choices that you made that you must now live with. Okay. The high priestess, yeah, it's about something that was hidden. And it could have been gossip behind your back for those of you that aren't necessarily romantically connected with someone, or the person with whom you are connected to romantically are not this person, you know, that the reading is discussing. But something was exposed here. And I find it to be for attention purposes. Like, somebody wanted to make themselves look bigger or better or greater than you, Libra. And that got discovered. Like, something negative happened where somebody's now in like a shame. And somebody got knocked off their high horse recently. It's because they thought they had someone in the bag, and they were in for a very rude awakening. All right. Let's get into this high priestess though. So, Spirit, we're here for the tea, Spirit. Please tell us more about this high priestess. You're very intuitive, Libra. You're very intuitive, honey. You don't get the moon and the high priestess up in your reading for nothing, because you are just some air sign that doodly do, you know, you're not intuitive because, you know, whatever. Like, no, you're highly, highly intuitive. Okay. Some of you could have had dreams and known this, or just solar plexus feelings, or your higher self was letting you know, and you're at a place of, with the sun on top of the deck, you're at a place of being open to receive messages from spirit and the universe. In fact, you have the sun and the moon in this reading. So yeah, you're at a lot of you are not participating in toxic activity. So you can see every situation and every person for exactly what it is and act accordingly for your highest benefit. I'm very proud of you, Libra. If this is your storyline, I'm here for this. Okay. Justice. Here you are, honey. Here you are in all your glory. Justice here. So whatever was found out was, is now someone's karma, that they're having to, whatever you were fine, cross watcher, with putting Libra through, you are now having to deal with that, the repercussions of that on your own. Okay. For some of you, it could be like a legal situation, or, you know, maybe you're divorcing somebody because you found out that infidelity, you know, or they're all talking absolutely no action, or they talk about you behind your back, you know, but they keep you on a string. They keep you on a little chain. They don't want to pay you any mind. You know, they don't want to recognize you for being an empress. They want to recognize you for being beneath them, is what I'm getting here. There's some weird competition. There are people that will be in your space and your energy for years. They will marry you. They will befriend you. They will do anything and just hate your guts. Hate your guts. It's a phenomenon. I don't understand, but it exists. Okay. So, I find that where you are is like, okay, this is where we are. No problem. Like, we don't have to make a huge scene. We don't have to get dramatic over it. You know, I'm not even going to really speak too much on it, you know, because we both know what we both know. So I'm just going to take my energy, maybe even my stuff, and I'm going to go. You please continue on the shiny things, you know, that remove you from acknowledging me as an empress, acknowledging me. Now you see I'm worth crying over. And I'm not saying every Libra is so great that people should cry over them when a relationship ends. I'm no way saying that, because there are some Libras that are on the receiving end of this. You know, you're the one that's upset over somebody that doesn't want to deal with you anymore. Okay. What I'm saying is that if this is Libra's story, then that's how it's going. Like, they didn't want to recognize you for the beautiful, nurturing, kind-hearted, devoted, loving, understanding person that you are. They didn't want to do that. I think they wanted to be seen by others in that light themselves, okay? But this is why the Six of Wands is here reversed, because they recently got knocked off of that high horse, that ideology, okay? Fell from grace. But yeah, maybe some of you are getting a divorce because you found out of cheating, and you're just not going to put up with it. It ain't got to be a big thing. It's like, I'm just going to back out so you can keep doing what you're doing, okay? Because yeah, I might be the only inanimate sign in this zodiac, but I'm still an Empress, okay? I still have feelings. I still have intuition. I matter to me, okay? So what can you look forward to here? What is coming towards you, Libra? The Tower. I love it. The Tower reversed. You done dodged a bullet. Do you hear me? You dodged a bullet. If you would have kept going down this path with this person, that's what you would have got. If you didn't already get it. Some of you did get it. But now, because you're deciding to shut this thing down, you're avoiding a disaster. Because this person is not in a healthy space to give you what you are. They're not. Empresses receive. I don't give a damn if you're male, female, non-binary, toaster, cabinet, dresser, drawer. I don't care. This is receiving energy. Okay? The person with whom you were dealing is also in receiving energy. Okay? So the problem with that is they would rather take than give. Okay? And so you're like, okay, live and let live. Live and let live. I'm just going to go live over here. Okay? But this Tower reversed is a bullet being dodged. Two people were, on a slippery slope. They were on thin ice, and the universe stepped in on your behalf. Not only, so you stepped in on your own behalf and decided, I'm more valuable than this. I'm worth more than this. I'm not going by your words. I'm going by your actions. So, if you can try to do manipulative stuff, mind games, or try to like cheat on me or play me or talk about me behind my back, like I'm not going to find out anything about it. There's just, there's nothing left for us. And this Tower reversed is you avoiding an explosive, horrible, nasty disaster, okay? So the energy that you're in, Libra, here is the Hangman reverse, another major arcana. Two more major arcanas, the Tower and the Hangman. So more Pisces energy, super, super duper psychic, super duper psychic. Somebody could be dreaming about you a lot, Libra, okay? And some of you are dealing with a few people. This isn't just one person. This is a few different energies. A lot of you, it is one person in particular, okay? But for others of you, there's a few people that fit this storyline, unfortunately, okay? But the fortunate part is that you dodged a bullet. And when I cut myself off mentally, but because you decided this is not, I am of value. I don't need validation from other people. The universe stepped in and protected you. They gave you divine protection because you're vibrating on a higher frequency. Okay, you've risen your vibration, and so that automatically gives you spiritual protection. So any evil eye, any gossip, any slander, anything cannot be formed against you. Okay, I mean, it can be formed, but it won't prosper. It won't prosper. In fact, it goes back to sender, like automatically. A lot of you Libras may even be surprised by this reading. Like, you don't even know what's going on. That's how unbothered you've been. That's how unbothered you've been, Okay, so this Hangman energy here reversed is you not being stuck. It's you not being held back. Maybe you were at a place where you were like sick, or, you needed a lot of rest. Maybe you were going through a depressive phase, or, maybe you were in your addiction for some of you or something like that, but you got this period of rest, and I think in this resting period, this could even be a deep, deep, deep meditation for a lot of you, okay? A deep meditation or a deep sleep to where you started getting spiritual downloads and dreams, indicating that this person or these people did not have your highest interest at heart, okay? And some of you Libras, serious damage commenced from this. Like serious damage took place. Emotional damage, physical damage to you. It was a lot to get you to this point of like not allowing them or they in your space any longer. But I think that you got a look at the situation from a different perspective. I almost said higher perspective, and that's what I mean to say, from a higher perspective. I would like clarification, please, on the Hangman. So the 7 of Coins reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, so I think that you saw that you were being lied to or lied on, and that the time for this. Okay, so the 7 of Coins reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, so you saw that whatever you had with this person was not what you thought it was. Okay, it was false. It was a lie. Okay, either they were lying, you were lying to yourself, something like that. Okay, I'm also getting there's something about poison, something like that. Some of you guys got poisoned. Some of you guys got sick. Some of you guys got like forcefully put down. This could be because somebody purposely did something to you, or you needed a significant amount of rest in dealing with these energies. Okay, but that's what you saw. Like that's the change of perspective that you saw, is that your relationship with this person is not authentic. It is not. It is not rooted in love. This is the 7 of Pentacles in this deck upright. Okay, it's not. It's rooted in, there's not even any root. It's just straight superficial, okay? And for a while, I don't think you saw that. You didn't see that. You didn't want to see it for a long time here, Libra, okay? Any lies that you were told, any lies spread on you, I think you overlooked it or swept it under the rug, or maybe acted like you didn't hear it, or maybe it was addressed, apologized for, but not, the behavior hadn't changed. Okay, so you got a different perspective and you're ready to come out of this resting period. For some of you, just healed and you're ready to move forward. Okay, the energy around you here is the 5 of Coins reversed. Okay, so what this is giving is somebody wants to come out of the cold with you. Somebody wants to come out of the cold with you. They still don't respect you as an Empress. They don't. They do not. Okay, it's right below the Empress reversed. The 5 of Coins is like, I just want to come out of the cold and maybe extract some more of that energy because I don't feel good, because I feel like this, because you found out this and I couldn't keep you in this. They were unsuccessful. Okay, 6 of Wands reversed. They were unsuccessful. They could be broke, you know, something, they could have been robbed, stolen from, something like that. Maybe facing an eviction for some, but they feel like left out in the cold by you, Libra, is what this is giving. And, you know, they feel broken in some way, but they broke themselves is what this reading is giving me. So 9 of Wands reversed is our next card. So I feel like somebody wants to come out of this like very fearful sort of isolation. But there's this underlying fear that that won't happen, that they won't be successful. They won't be able to successfully come out of this nightmare, so to speak. Okay, this very frightening time in their life. A time where they feel like left out in the cold, or that everything that they tried to like undermine you over, like your priestess powers, your intuition, you know, your goddess energy or your God energy, you know, for my masculines, like you were not being recognized for how amazing you are, for how talented you are. So, you don't use it, you lose it. Okay. So now, you know, somebody's in fear here that they can't get to a place where they once were, which was rooted in deceit, you know. Okay. So what do you get for all of this, Libra, here is the 10 of coins reversed. Okay, this situation right now, it does not look like it can be repaired or mended. It looks like it's over, okay? For some of you, it's a family member, and that's okay with you, even if it's a blood family member or somebody you've been close with for so long they feel like family, or a spouse. A spouse is family as well, you know, or your domestic partner. I think that this is no more. I think it's over for sure. And perhaps you had a lot at one point, or maybe you thought you did, but it could have really just all been an illusion. Maybe you guys were familiar with each other for common reasons, but not really like on a soulful reason, something like that. Like maybe you guys enjoy drinking together or something like that, but it just wasn't enough to sustain the relationship. I just heard 10 years, 15 years, something like that. Maybe you had a 15-year plan. Maybe you've been in a relationship for 15 years, or this has been going on for 15 years. Just take it how it applies. But lots of major arcanas in this reading, Libra, like very powerful messages. I honestly think that, you know, they're not going to give up. They're going to continue to be patient and try to use different tactics to get your attention. But I don't see them recognizing you, or vice versa, you recognizing them. For being intuitive and spiritual and being healthy. A lot of you are on this journey of health. You know, you're taking care of yourself, you're sleeping, you're meditating, you're journaling, you are doing the deep, dark, inner shadow work. You know, you're going in there and you are trying to break any patterns that have been holding you back all this time, so that you don't keep going through these cycles with people who don't value you. Okay, absolutely powerful, Libra. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope that that was helpful to you guys. And what I'm going to do is pull from my Spirit Oracle before we shut this thing down. If this resonated at all, I would love to hear about it in the comments, okay? I love that the most, you guys. Some of you guys, I hate to say this, but I would like just be very aware of your surroundings. The energy here is like, the energy here, they don't care about you, like as a soul, as a spiritual being. They care that you took your energy away from them, that you left them out in the cold. They're more offended that you cut them off than whatever they did to get them cut off. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. Is there anything else you have for Libra? All right, okay, we got 3 oracle cards. We got reflection. Somebody definitely could benefit from some, you know, personal intervention, inventory, something like that. And you too, even Libra, you know, like I think I'm surprised the world didn't show up, because this seems like a major thing for you. It seems very major in your life that you are actually, you know, that you're at a place of setting boundaries, you know, and you know, you don't need anyone to recognize you as the Empress. You know very well who and what you are. So reflect upon, bless, and be grateful for all the beautiful times in your life. Okay. I feel like it could even be speaking on this relationship or these relationships. Give thanks for the many blessings you receive each day. You can connect energetically to those you love. Simply feel them inside your heart. Life is beautiful. So I think a lot of you Libras, you didn't even give a formal goodbye. You just stopped connection. And that's why it's kind of eating this person alive so much, or these people alive so much, because they're just used to getting an unlimited supply of attention from you, you know, to the point where you yourself may not feel like an Empress. So new direction, Libra. I know that's right, my Venusians. I know that's right. So life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is a divine order to the present circumstance. So for those of you that are in this energy now, that are in the grief, you know, like I have to cut off a family member, I feel like this message is even more for you. So what may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. Very Plutonian. I love that. If you have any Aquarius in your chart, you are going to be, well, regardless of you know, if you have planets that are not Pluto ingressed into Aquarius, so whatever house you have Aquarius in is going through a major transformation as we speak, okay? That's why all of this makes so much sense to me. I'm an Aquarius ascendant, so yeah, that definitely applies to me. So innocence, okay? For some reason, when I see this card, I get somebody who acts innocent. You know, when they are anything and all things but that. You may have been innocent in the situation, Libra, which is why you're at a point of like no return, or, you know, take it how it applies. Innocence, purity, joy. You were being encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world. Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. So I love that. Like, this is the universe working in your favor because you were innocent in the situation, you know? So you're headed in a new direction, and you can reflect on this and be grateful for it and know that you definitely dodged a bullet. And a lot of you may have even saved yourself some money or some heartache down the line. Okay. With this the 10 of coins reversed here. Okay. Somebody may need to take care of a kid or some children or their family or something like that. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I wish you all so much love, so much light. If you're thinking about subscribing or following, I would absolutely love to have you. And thank you for all your likes and shares and comments. It means everything to me. I wish you all a magical April. And until next time, guys, take care.